Mobile going in a moment because he runs straight over the top of it. He settles much better now if you can. All set and ready to go. 2100 the journey. All set ready to go here now. 2100 set. They're off and racing now in the fourth on the program at Young. He got them away to a pretty good start. On the inside and Roll Shootout, one of the best away from Amonis, who was pulling hard in the score up. Out wide is Rogue Rager, the chestnut from Tamora, caught out 3 wide and trying to get back in between them. If you can on the inside, got away well at lob behind the leader second. Now Rogue Rager goes forward. He had no choice. If he went back, he'd go back about 10 lengths, and as they swing the corner, Rogue Rager and Ray Walker on the outside has gone up to join Roll Shootout. In behind them is If You Can, and then Amonis on the inside, Mossdale Jimmy. Further back to Refuse Service. Second last is Willow's Two Mates, and last of all is So I Can. As they come to the winning post with 2 to travel, out of the straight they race and make their way to the top turn. The lead time is 36, just a little bit quicker than the other 2100 today. And on the inside, Roll Shootout doing it nicely to lead at the moment by a length. In second placing, If You Can. Third placing, the Chestnut. Rogue Raider on the outside, 3 back the inner, then Mossdale Jimmy. Over on the outer, 1 out, 1 back for Trevor White is Amonis, and going forward quickly, So I Can, 3 wide around the outside. Refuse Service second last, and Willow's Two Mates is last of all. They race up to the back and make their way to the circle, and the leader still is Roll Shootout on the inside. It's doing it pretty well, leads out by lengths. He's able to dictate terms to a nicety. That puts So I Can second on the outside, in a good posse third If You Can. Now Rogue Raider gets a nice sit, 1 out, 1 back, and 3 back the inside, Mossdale Jimmy. Third last at the moment is Amonis, Willow's Two Mates, 4 back the inner, last of all is Refuse Service as they come down to the winning post with a lap to travel with a 32 quarter behind them. They can hear the bell sounding over the paceway, and the leader travelling well. It's Royal Shootout, who's been there virtually from the outset. Had a little bit of a challenge by Rogue Rager early, but was able to shake that challenger off, and he leads out nicely. Second placing, If You Can. Third the outside, So I Can. Now Rogue Rager once again is going to have another crack as they go down the back and behind it. 3 back on the inside, Mossdale Jimmy, and further back still Amonis and Trevor White. Second last is Willow's Two Mate, and Refuse Service is still at the tail of the field with a 32.9, and we'll get the next quarter for you in just 1 second as they leave the back, and it was a 29.8 of up the tempo, and the leader on the inside is Roll Shootout from So I Can. Nothing much else coming out of the pack at the 250 point of the turn. In fact, has allowed the leader to roll along, and Royal Shootout has kicked away by 2, make it 3 into the straight. In behind it then as they come down into the winning post area is So I Can, Rogue Rager on the outside, but this pole mark is going to be far too good. Got away with murder really, set the tempo, scooted away over the concluding stages with a 28.5, and Mossdale Jimmy's run home to run second. Rogue Rager will be third. They were followed in by on the inside Willow's Two Mates, So I Can, Refuse Service behind them, Amonis, and last in If You Can. Race 4 on the